My name is Katherine Kerestman, also known as Creepy Cat, and I have written Creepy Cat's Macabre Travels, Prowling Around Haunted Towers, Crumbling Castles, and Ghoulish Graveyards. It's about my travels around the world to places with stories that have macabre associations, like Salem, Massachusetts, Transylvania, Stonehenge. It takes you all around Europe, the US, Mexico, and China in search of the macabre.
What is your favorite part of traveling?
I like having someone else clean up after me. It's the only time that ever happens is when I stay in a hotel. I like novelty, seeing new things, and I like returning to familiar things as well. But I'm always in search of something I haven't experienced before and something I haven't seen. You have to be open to not knowing the answers to everything, to open to being amazed. Sometimes it's the beauty in a symphony or a rock concert, and you just can't believe the feeling. Sometimes it's going to Gettysburg battlefield and trying to visualize what happened there and why. Sometimes it's climbing to the top of a mountain in the Carpathian Mountains and imagining what it was like in the 1400s when Vlad the Impaler was fighting the Ottomans there. When you are open to being amazed and astounded, you experience the sublime. I want to see the entire world. I love history and literature, and so I go to the places with the stories that intrigue me, and a lot of those places have macabre stories involved.
What was the most surprising thing that you discovered during your travels?
But one of the most surprising things was the breadth of the underground cities in China. They have entire cities built underground, and many of them aren't discovered yet. They've dug up a couple that they allow people to see, but most of them are not disturbed because they are burial grounds of the emperors. They have built entire cities with rivers and entire armies that are life-size soldiers, wearing all the things soldiers wear and carrying all the equipment soldiers carry, and everything an emperor would need if he woke up in another place the next day and had to restart his life.
Did any place give you a chill?
Yes. Mostly the, pretty much only one, I think, that gave me a powerful chill, and that would be the Satanic Temple in Salem. And I was waiting, it was midnight, perhaps that was the reason, it was midnight, and I was waiting to go out back where they have the big statue of Baphomet, and the horn god. And they would not let everybody go out at once. They were taking one or two people out at a time at midnight behind the house. And I thought, all my alarms went off, and it's like, maybe it's just that I've seen too many Hammer movies, I don't know. But I thought, I should not be going out at midnight behind this house by myself to see the Baphomet statue. And I just hightailed it out of there. So it might have been me or midnight, but I did get chills that night.
So how much of your interest in the macabre stems from your love of dark shadows?
A lot. Dark Shadows and Dracula basically are my faves. And I grew up on Dark Shadows. It was an after-school supplement to my education. 5 nights a week for 5 years, home with a family in front of the TV, watching what happens next. The storylines are all derived from classic literature, from Count of Monte Cristo to Pygmalion to H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu stories to Frankenstein. I love the Gothic and horror and history, literature, film, travel, all of that. And I wanted to share my stories with other people, and then all these facets come together when Creepy Cat thinks about something. Well, I'm working on volume 2. So since this pandemic started, I've gone to Colorado. I stayed at the Overlook in The Shining, and went to Denver and stayed there for a while. Saw the Cheeseman Park, which was used for the Changeling. I went to Snoqualmie, Washington for 2 weeks. I'm still not over that. On the track of Sasquatch and Twin Peaks sites. And I'm just a big Twin Peaks fan too, and got to see the murder train car and all kinds of cool things, and the bridge that Ronette walked over. And I had a Twin Peaks tour with Special Agent Del Cooper. Could have fallen over when he came. I went to Baltimore to see the Poe sites. So I've been on the move working. I have a very long list of places I want to go. If I win the lottery, that's all I'll do.
Is there anything more that you'd like to add?
Keep an open mind, keep on traveling, and be yourself.